First name is Tyler, my middle name is Lord, and my last name is Hamilton. Okay. Yes. I'm filing complaint about the previous representative. Correct. Is the supervisor or your team lead superior going to get on the phone very soon? Okay, thank you. How long do you think this will take for you to implement my request? Okay, 2 minutes. Yes? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm very sensitive about this because my background is sociology. I study sociology. So I've never come upon this type of situation, and I really regret it. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to be as non-biased as possible. Um, so how would I go about this? Just speak with you from the top of my heart? Okay, this is what happened. Today, I telephoned one of your customer service representatives at the bank, and they were mumbling. I said, "Excuse me," and I mean it was really bad, where it immediately triggered something inside of me, and I was on the defense on behalf of seeking good customer service. And I said, "Excuse me, you can't mumble. Aren't you professional?" And I said, "This is something you need to learn in customer service morale." I said, "I cannot tolerate this." I mean, it was bad. It was like he didn't even want to be there. So we continued with the banking, and of course he apologized, and I didn't even need an apology. I just need him to correct his behavior. So I asked some questions along the lines of, when did this transaction occur? Has the money been taken out? Who is it by? Is it by the car dealer, or is the auto dealer store? There's a myriad of different places I had gone the other day, the last couple of days, in reference to my automobile needs, transportation, because I was in an accident. And so my car was being repaired, so I was dealing with a rental company. And he says, well, let me see if the money has been taken out. And then he says, yes, I found the transaction, and you took out the money. He says you did the transaction. I says, wait a minute. I says, I didn't take out any money. I didn't do a transaction. The other end did the transaction. He says, and then he starts looking at the account, and he gets all confused. So he starts mumbling again. Of course, he apologizes. And I says, I don't want your apology. I want you to get a hold of your lip, your tongue, and your mouth. So what he did is he hung up the phone on me. I mean, his mumbling was really bad. I hate to say this because my background is sociology, but I think he was a black man. And that really makes me upset. I don't care about race or ethnicity, but I'm saying this because there's some black guy that works for Bank of... Oh, sorry, I can't mention that. That works with you, and he doesn't want to be there, and he doesn't act educated. What could I do except just talk with you? I'm not the suing type. It's not even a lawsuit. I'm not even seeking any compensation or accommodation. I'm not even seeking an apology. I just want your team lead, your supervisor, etc., management, to really look into who you train to get on the phone with these people. Because if they're not educated, it makes people like me really, 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 really upset. I'm in a doctorate program studying psychology, so I don't know what other way I can see this person through a psychological lens. But I really came down hard on him, and that I will apologize for. But I just want to make sure that you guys don't have peons working for you. Yes, thank you for being clear and concise. Yeah. He didn't know how to read my account activity. Oh, you're marvelous. You know, pulling the call would be really specific, and I really enjoy that concise, explicit approach you're going to have to take. I don't want him to be reprimanded. I hate the word reprimanded. It's like somebody got in trouble. I just want somebody to sit down with him and just speak with him. Because my interpretation, my frame of reference is that he was absolutely undereducated. He didn't want to be there. He was slurring his words. He didn't know how to speak. He needs to take a lesson in phonetics. He needs to take a class in pronunciation, speech 1A or something. I just want him to be aware that on my side, I believe he was rude. He wasn't willing to work through this and resolve it with me. I'm really upset about this. I'm screaming in my heart right now. Yeah. Top-notch service and the focused approach that you're taking is great, but there is a thing called cultural sensitivity. And most people calling banks, I've got to say, they have anxiety. They're upset. They think they've been cheated. They don't know where their money went. They have buyer's remorse. Different array of different reasons in the social psychology of your customer. And I would really encourage that in your training you focus on cultural specifics, such as like training law enforcement, not to go out and shoot black people. I'm really upset about this because I think it is a sociological issue. So that's all I'm saying. Thank you for your respect. I just want people to be more culturally sensitive. Okay, thank you for picking up this phone, and thank you for your time and implementing my request. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, I love working with your bank too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. God bless your family today. Thank you. Bye. I hate dealing with banks when I call them about my money and they give me shitty customer service. these banks gotta learn some respect. That's what I think.